we got a big pair of sneakers dropping. I couldn't even tell you when the OGs dropped. I don't know if either of you know off the top, but
Early 2000s. I want to say like '05.
it was definitely early 2000s. We have what many have considered a grail, a legitimate grail, dropping again. The Tokyo 5s. The Jordan Tokyo 5s. They're making their return this week. I don't got the date right in front of me. These are dropping supposedly on September 27th. Yep. Now, thoughts on these?
Ooh. Still want to see.
I'll share mine off the rip. I
yeah, let's see it. Let's see what you got to say. I want to see. I'm like looking at past releases.
I will say a yellow shoe. I'm a believer that a yellow shoe, if you got one, that's all you need. Me personally, I got a yellow pair of 992s. I'm set with those. However, I will acknowledge, if I did not have those, I would most definitely be going for these. The shade of yellow, great. The colors, I mean, these are a classic for a reason. It's just a great looking shoe. The little hit you got on the back, I don't even know what kanji that is. Dre, I know you got the Japanese. Let us know.
My kanji bag ain't that deep.
I like the translucent sole with the hit of blue. It's a good hit. These to me are just like the epitome of a Jordan 5, I feel like, in terms of just the look and kind of the sporty factor that they give. Like it's sporty but luxury but clean. But for $215, I paid $215 for Jordans in 2025. I can't. I work with premium sneakers, bro, and once you feel those materials and a price for that is $255, and then you hold a Jordan for $215, it's like it really makes you question. Because I know Nike's margins on those are crazy. They got to be like costing them maybe $30 to make a pair, $40 tops. So, that's besides the point, though. That's for any Jordan release nowadays.
Okay. The Tokyos, man, I just looked it up. So they released in 2011, which I thought it was a lot earlier.
I thought it was too.
Yeah, I thought it was early 2000s, but who knows? The point is, the original was like they were released because I guess there was a Jordan, like a grand opening of a Jordan store in Tokyo, and so this was like an exclusive brand. This was highly regarded as like one of the top grails, just in sneakers in general, right? So I have personally been open about just being happy with the way. I know this is because Nike's stock has plummeted and that they're kind of down bad right now. They want to make sure they get their sales back up. So they're really just throwing anything at the wall, seeing what people buy. And so it's cool to see, as someone who is not like an OG collector, as someone who does not own any of the OG grails, I think it's cool to see these pairs coming back out. So I'm not mad at it. What I will say though is that Jordan brand or Nike, they also released the Jordan 5s like a few years back, and it was like a yellow pair, like a yellow Jordan 5 along with like a red pair, and the yellow pair, a yellow sneaker with a red sneaker, and that together was a pair. I associate, like, I still see people rocking those to this day, and I'm not gonna lie, it kind of gives, like, to be honest with you, like Black Air Force One energy. And I know that that's very, like, it's very coded. If you know what I'm saying, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, you know what I mean. But there is, like, all power to anybody. If you like what you like, cool, go for it. But I don't know, like, I just want to go off of the fact that I've seen this pair already on, well, it's not the exact same pair, but I've seen a yellow Jordan 5 that closely resembles the Tokyo pair on feet, and it kind of got a little oversaturated. And I don't know, like, I understand that this is a grail and it's cool to see it coming back out, but for me personally, Yes, it's a lot of pair of sneakers, and I don't know if I am going to be driven to want to get there. No, I do know. I will not be driven. You know, like I will sleep on these. You know, like I am not getting these, and they don't look all that hot. And I think when you have a year like this year where Nike's just pumping out all these pairs, you're gonna sleep on the big hits. Like I slept on the undefeated 4s, and I don't know if I regret it just yet because I already own 2 other pairs of Jordan 4s. Like I'm seeing kind of a pattern here, and if you want to go out and get these, like, you know, do all power to you. But for me, I just don't think I'm gonna do it. But those are my thoughts. I wonder what else you guys think.
I mean, it's a crazy year. We got black toes, we got shattered backboards. I mean, just to name a couple. And like all of them, you could just go out and buy. I mean, I'm looking right now on JD Sports, shattered backboards, pretty much every size. Black toes, finally, like selling out a bit. Those I actually copped. I love those. But I will say, yeah, with the year Jordan has had in terms of the amount of shoes they've dropped and the colorways as well, like Tokyo 5s don't stand out as much because of that. Like even like if I were to buy one pair right now, I'm still getting those Cavestone 4s. Those are still much more wearable, more me than a Tokyo 5. Tokyo 5 is like, oh, if I can have it, I'll take it. But it doesn't have that same meaning to me as maybe to older people.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those millennial drops. Like I can see a lot of people in their 30s and 40s going stupid over these, but I just don't know if that's me.
Nah, I think that's fair. And like personally, even you guys know, man, Grail Schmel, bro. I don't give a damn, bro. Like if I'm wearing to buy it right now, I'm wearing to buy it right now. Tokyo 5, I think it's a good looking shoe. I think it has cool details, whatever. But it's more of a shoe where if I bought that, I'd want to like put that up in a display kind of shoe. And at this point in time, I'm not in the interest of buying shoes to display them. You know, the funds ain't moving like that. So the Tokyo 5 is not a shoe I'm going to be wearing regularly in a rotation. And if that's the case, it's not worth it. Especially 215, moving crazy. You think I'm buying those for 215 right now and not wearing them consistently. I think what you said about the yellow sneaker is on point in terms of it's very hard to justify multiple yellow sneakers in a rotation, especially not just like a yellow sneaker, like a shoe with yellow as like a secondary color, like a banging yellow sneaker, like in your face yellow sneaker like this has to be like your yellow sneaker. Like if you pop this out and then pop out another one 2 days later, it's like, okay, bro, chill out. But now, like, it feels the reverse. I know there is one that's like black with like yellow and more highlights. That's more something I could justify, but the all yellow, it's too much of a, especially with yellow being the primary color, is also a shoe that can show its wear a lot worse than a lot of other shoes too. So not only will I not want to be wearing it, but like if I wear it, I'm going to be very conscious about wearing it and getting them dirty. And I don't know. There's too many factors where for 215, it's too much of an ask. But I think it's cool that they are coming out though. I think that is dope.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, if people could get them, great. And people will. These will probably go like the undefeated 4s. I think quantities are along those lines as well. I think I saw maybe 20,000. So not a lot. But there have definitely been better releases. Like I think those Yu-Gi-Oh! Air Maxes, like I'm taking those any day over these.
Same. Especially the Japan pair. If you want to talk about pairs related to Japan, all right, man, fly over and get those instead, bro. Those are gonna hit a little harder than these for me. I know those grail heads on the Tokyo 5s probably think this is a blasphemous segment we just had here, but hey, man, it is what it is, bro. Like, and look up, none of us are going for it. You better shot for you. So,
yeah, less competition.
Exactly.
Listen, man, I ain't mad at that. When the white cements released, I was on that, and I'm glad I was able to get a pair for retail, which is still crazy. Still paid a pretty penny for those, but you know, I don't know. I think there's something to be said about all these grails coming out, and it's good. It's good for those who want to buy them. It's good for Nike. It's good for everybody. But like, I don't know. Like, I think all of us want, we don't see the excitement for these pairs as much anymore. Like, there's no like anticipation for these big releases as much. And I think that's been consistent with the sneaker culture for some time now. And there's something to be said about that. But at the end of the day, it's what money makes the world go around. So that's what we're gonna see.